Okay, this video is going to show kind of a lesson on how to best use the Some Effect software DigiShop e-commerce site content manager to add pages. These pages will definitely help on SEO. This is the way, unless you're going to add a whole lot more in the realm of products. If you can add more products, great. If you can't add more products, then what you need to do is add more site content. Site content is going to be the key. Once that site content is added, then we can go in and create a brand new Google sitemap, get those pages spidered, and definitely help in ranking. The more of these kind of content pages you have, the better. What I'm going to do is just go create one of those pages. So what I've done is opened up the DigiShop Manager. I'm just going to click on Site Content and then over here on Web Pages. And you'll see that there's some pages that have already been created. For example, lake house signs or personalized bar signs. The best way to create a new one is to kind of look at the template for an old one. You can see in here the basic information. The title is the exact same title of the keyword you're going for. So is the page name. And then you just go in and create a little bit of content for that particular page. And then once you do that, you add search engine tags to it. In this case, you can see the title is the exact same, and then a meta description. And outside of that, it should be pretty good. So if we go back and just look at a couple of others, we'll go here to personalized kid room signs. You can see the same kind of basic concept. Search engine tags are added automatically after you post the page. You can go in and put them in. So and I said automatically, they're not out automatically. You have to go in and do those manually. So anyway, let's go ahead and add a brand new page. So I'm just going to click on Web Pages and then add a web page. And then the next question is going to be, what are some of the pages that you should think about adding? Let me just go in here, and I'm just going to create myself a blank canvas of stuff that I can use for my content. All I did is pasted in one of the latest pages that we did, just to use as a template. Kind of helps. You don't have to do this, but this just kind of helps keep all your pages pretty much looking the same, and that definitely helps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Google AdWords. Now I'm just going to show you a couple of ways to do this. Let's just say that street signs are good, or personalized. You can see here, if I click on this group idea, personalized home signs, personalized signs for the home. These are all good signs. Personalized welcome signs. You can see these are all good. Personalized home decor. So, man, you can just create page after page after page after page. And if you use Google AdWords Keyword Planner, and if you have a Gmail account, all you have to do is just go to Google and do a search for Google AdWords tool. You'll see that it's one of the first ones listed. You'll just click it, and it'll bring up the tool. You just says click here to search for new keyword or group ideas. You can go right here and put in personalized, and we'll just do signs, and drop down and hit get ideas. And this is a good way. You can click on keyword ideas here, and this will give you personalized street signs. You can kind of see, and don't worry so much if you don't have a product that exactly matches. If you do have a product that exactly matches, phenomenal. If you don't, that's okay. You're still wanting to get found, because you can give the visitor who's hunting a different idea. For example, if you don't have crossing road signs for railroad signs or train signs, but you have train signs, then by them looking at your train signs, they may get a better idea of, well, they'd rather have that kind of sign than a crossing sign anyway, especially if they can't find one on Google. So we're just going to go in and create one. I'm just going to create personalized street signs, just as an example of how to best use this program. You always want to go back and make sure that you don't already have one done. So I'm just going to go here, and you have to be organized in how to do it, but there is nothing that says personalized street signs. So I'll just go ahead and create that one. You can see that it's done 1,300 times a month. So all I did is just copied that, go back into the manager, go back up to add a web page, and that is the exact title that I'm going for. And it's okay to go ahead and put your caps in this one. This makes it look, like a good proper title on Google. And then the page name is going to be the exact name, so don't worry about any spaces. The program will automatically do that. Don't worry about this field. That's automatically going to be done. You don't have to add anything in the form placeholders. And then a while ago, I went in and created a little copy paste in a notepad file that gave me a sample of a page that I've already done. So all I did is just went in there and pasted that. Now this is personalized street signs, so I'm just going to change the title here. Okay, so we now have personalized street signs. And then, give yourself some room. I just used this as a template to kind of give me some good ideas of some of the kind of content that I could write. You can go in and write on your own, or you can go out and search Google to see what somebody else might have up written about personalized street signs. I'm not going to go and plagiarize, but it never hurts, to go see, get some other content, see if anybody else has written. In this case, this page doesn't have any. So I'm just going to do a couple of little quickie searches. I'm not going to spend a lot of time researching, but this is not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and basically steal some of this information. Okay. All of this information may not work for my purpose or my special needs, but I'm still going to go in here and just paste it in. Again, I'm not going to necessarily use this exact, so don't worry about anything else at this stage. All I'm doing is just gathering a little bit of content to see if there's something in here I want to put. So let's just see if there's something else written here. Not really. I'll look for maybe one more and then probably not write anymore. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else, so I'm not going to burn any more daylight. It's not really necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and now clean up my writing here so that it looks nice and uniform. I'm going to go ahead and bold this, and I want to make this font relatively larger so that it stands out. It's a nice, you can almost look at it like it's an H1 to H3 tag. Don't concern yourself with what that means if you don't know. But anyway, it's a nice font, and it brings out the title. So, and it matches obviously the meta title that we're going to give this thing. So personalized street signs, and then I'm just going to get in here and just write our personalized street signs. Okay, so all I've added in is the title included in the sentence, talking about making a good gift for friends and family, or somebody looking for a wall sign or a street sign type decor to their favorite room, whether that's a child's bedroom, personal home bar. And then, I don't think this is bad to add in this since I'm using that. I'm going to go our signs are the real thing. Made from quality, oops, gotta type it right, materials. In fact, I'm gonna go made from heavy duty. All we're trying to do is create some filler here. I like this. I'm going to go, these signs never rust. Rust. And we have many personalized. Just going to try to get the keyword in there one more time. Street signs for your okay. Um, then I'm just going to go, in this case, add a little font here, bold it, drop down. Why personalize your street sign? All I'm doing is just making this sentence make sense. Okay. Fun Sign Factory has several signs that are sure to get. How about we'll go sure to impress your friends and family while making your room even more special. Perhaps you're looking to show your enthusiasm for sports. We offer many sports themed signs that are sure to hit home with you. Click here, and then we're going to go and change this to street signs. With almost endless possibilities for personalized bar, so we're going to change this street signs. I'm actually going to plural this, or no, I'm going to leave it singular. Easy, make a great addition to any room. Street signs. Grab attention, make a statement, let others know you're proud of your space, and set the mood. So no matter what particular sign is, you can be assured it is okay. All right, so everything looks good on this page so far. Now I just want to go and see if we can find a Fun Sign Factory street sign. Okay, novelty signs. I'm not seeing any street signs. Let's just look. Here we go, street signs. Okay, I like a couple of these, so let's do this because everybody's sports minded. All right, Bulldog Boulevard. Okay, there's two ways to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and save this image. So we're going to view this image information here, and you notice that this image is set here. Well, let me just do this again. If I bring up the big image on your website and then right click, left click on the view image information, this is the URL or the web address that you want to copy. So go ahead and copy that. Go back over into your manager and just find a good place to put it. I'm just going to put it right here. So in other words, I click right in front of where I want the sign to go or the image to go. Then click on this image button. And then all you have to do is paste the URL that you just copied into this spot. Click down here somewhere, and the sign's going to be big, and obviously you don't want it to take up this whole gigantic space. So we're going to go ahead and just set this sign to be about 300 wide. If you want to make it a little bit wider, you can. You can kind of test and work around with this. The border is going to be 0. You don't want to have a border around the sign. It won't look good. And then place the sign a little bit of space, horizontal space and vertical space. I always use 4. It's a good figure. And then typically on these pages that I've been creating, I make the sign go to the right. So you hit OK. and then there's the sign. So now, it obviously looks good, makes the page look good, and it makes the page, as far as Google concerned, um, match, what the picture is and what the content's about, which is all good things. And then I'm going to go back over here to the personalized street sign page, copy this URL, go back in here, and now we want to bold this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bold it. I might want to go ahead and color this just to make sure that this page stands out. So I'm looking for the text color here. I'm going to go ahead and color this blue, for example. And then I want to go ahead and click on the link field. That's hiding from me. No, here it is. All right, and then I'm going to paste in the URL that I just copied. This is the URL where the street signs show up on your website. All right, so I've done all those. Now I'm just going to come down here to search engine tags. One of the search engine tags we know is going to be the title. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this once more. Click on search engine tags. Don't have to worry about this field. It'll automatically fill itself in a minute. The meta title is personalized street signs. And then I'm just going to go ahead and type in Fun Sign Factory offers many, paste in the personalized street signs for your home decor needs. All right, so we put all those in. You don't have to put in meta keywords anymore. Those are pretty well done for you. Come up here to the publish button, click on publish. All right, there is now the URL that you want to see if it appears on right. So all I'm doing is just copying this. I'm going to go back up here, and I'm just going to put in this address just to see if it worked, if the page that I created works. And here's what the page looks like, on your website. And the more of these you create, the more ways you're going to get found. So, if you look here, personalized street signs is done 1,300 times. Well, the likelihood of this one page getting ranked on top of Google, if you just go add one page, is very low. But if you can go ahead and get in a truckload of these kinds of pages, you're gonna do a whole lot better. For example, personalized signs for the home. This is another good search term that would be good to do. So what I'm going to do is walk through this, do this one more time, so you can just see how I've done it. Go click on site content again, web pages. I'll go add a second one right now. It's not that hard to do. So I'm going to go ahead and add a web page. All right, I'm going to paste in this title. Go ahead and capitalize everything so it looks nice. And I'll just leave the F and 4 that way. All right, and then paste in the name. All right, so it's already there. Drop down here. I'm going to come back up here and get my text that I copied as a template a while ago. So I paste it in. So now I have, now I'm looking for personalized signs for the home. So I'm going to change this. Okay. Actually take out the word the. All right. So I'm going to bold this up, make it larger. All right. So it matches the other stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and use this as my template again, remember. So I'm going to go ahead and search and see if anybody else has got some decent pages out there. All right, see if there's anything written here that I can go kind of gives me some inspiration to write about or steal or whatever. This is not bad, so I might just go ahead and grab this. All right, and go back to my page. And again, I'm just using this for inspiration, so I just pasted it in. I'm going to go back and see if there's anybody else got anything that can inspire me. This is more of a blessing sign, so I'm not going to go use that one. See if there's anything here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and grab this one. So now I've got two little pieces of text inspiration. I get it to go in. For some reason that didn't take, did it? Oh yeah, it did. It was just white. So we want to go ahead and change this so I can see it. All right. So now I've got some inspiration to write about. So personalized signs from the home. Fun sign. You can just watch. I won't read out loud. And I'm just looking for some of this information here that I might want to grab. So I'm just going to go whether you are looking to add some, drop down here and grab this sentence, pizzazz and personality to your home or office. I'm just going to go, we have authentic looking personalized street signs, vintage design signs. I'm just going to go take the metal out because we know we don't do metal. Okay. Alright, and just take this out. To display the family name. Choices include everything from official warning signs to fun holiday signs. These creative gifts will bring a smile to their face each time they pass by. I like that one. Give your home bar, man cave, or kitchen custom makeover with personalized signs for home. And I'm just going to take this out. Made of heavy duty quality materials. Okay. Again, this page is not designed to stand alone. It's designed to get people to your website and then quickly take them to the links here to see all the other signs that you want to show them. So anyway, our custom signs can be made quickly and are sure to impress guests at your next big event. Okay. Give your home bar, man cave, or kitchen a custom makeover. We don't want to do this. We kind of did that already. No need to do this. Okay. Change this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bold that. Alright, you'll see we can't find us some signs that match. In this case, I'm not as concerned because obviously all these are kind of for the home. So I'm just going to go find one that kind of stands out to me. A lot of people have home theaters now, so let's go grab this one. Okay. Remember again, I'm just copying the URL. This is great because you don't have to have any kind of art program to make this work. All you have to do is just paste it in here. I'm just going to click on the image, paste in the URL. Remember to drop down here because this is going to be way too big. So I'm just going to make this about 300. Okay, border 0, 4, 4, and to the right. Hit OK. All right, and then let's go back in here, and since I'm going to use this page, I'll just link to this page, and then that way we can try to drive some traffic. I'm going to go ahead and make this text blue just so it stands out. Click on the little link tool, paste it in, hit OK. Now this page is pretty much done with the exception of we want to do the search engine tags. So we're going to go here, paste it in, here, paste it in, and can be, and you can mix this up a little bit, can be found at Fun Sign Factory for, oops. Okay, always put a period after your description, drop up, publish it. Okay, automatically puts the URL in there for you, but just go have a look at it and make sure that it looks good for you. So just go view the work that you just did. In this case, here's the page that I just did. So now again, if we go back into the manager, click on site content and web pages, you're going to see that I've added personalized kid room signs, personalized signs for the home, personalized street signs. All of these are pages, these are pages that as an SEO firm, most firms are going to charge anywhere from $100, $130 to $175 each to create. Even at $100 a page, there's $1,200, $1,300 more that I've done in just the last little bit. If you can go do a lot more of these, the better. Remember to use Google AdWords, and this way it can organize for you, and just keep looking at ones that make sense. If you come down here, personalized name signs, it's another 590 people that you could find. Pub signs, house signs, garden signs, signs for men, outdoor signs. You can just all of these just create one after another, after another, after another, after another. And this is the best way to do it, again, using Google AdWords. So if you'll kind of work in reverse, what I mean by that is find search terms that Google says people are really doing, create some content on your website to do that, make sure that they do display well on your website. Once those are done, your website will be picked up by more and more search terms. And what I've shown you here, whenever I was tracking, Fun Sign Factory on SERPs, is that a lot of these, pages are starting to get found. They're moving up, and what we need to do is get you on the first page. The way to do that, like hot air balloon custom signs, where you think, not a lot of people are doing that, but if you had 400 or 500 pages that people are doing searches for, it's going to add up to traffic. Traffic will add up to sales. So hope this video works to provide you some insight. Just use it. Add as much content as you can. If you could do 2, 3, 4, 5 pages a day, at the end of a month you can have another 150 pages. It will work. If you'll go in there and just do this all day long, you could conceivably add 100 pages a day. It's not that hard to do this, but anyway, if you went in and added even 50 pages a day, you could have 1,500 more pages at the end of this month. That will translate into higher traffic. It will translate into purchases. So good luck with it, and hope it works for you.